Hi guys, who's ready for a little Q&A?
Hi, this is my first one.
Wow, welcome to Bingo Bed Bumper2Bumper, whichever way it goes.
I didn't know how
Hands
it
on the
comes
wheel.
out.
Hands on the wheel. Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, how the turns have tabled. Yeah, got it.
How the turns have tables.
Yeah, because she's always on me.
How the tables have turned.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Isn't that how the tables have turned?
It is, but it's funnier when you say how the turns have tabled.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. A little Q&A here. We've been waiting for this moment. Are you guys excited? Yes. Wow.
Yeah,
Round
yes.
of applause. Okay. I literally just posted it, and it's already getting dark, so I'm just gonna answer the ones that were already answered. We'll be driving a lot tomorrow too, I'm sure. So we'll do a part 2 if you guys really like the part 1. You wouldn't be able to tell us before we filmed it. So anyway, all right, let's get into it before it gets dark. Let me check YouTube to make sure, see if anybody commented on that. And then if not, Tay Girl put some really good questions in the Discord.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, they liked it, but they haven't put any questions yet. Let me check Facebook.
I'm gonna have a little bit of a drink.
You need help because your hand's not on the wheel.
No, yeah, it's there. Are you gonna feed me my drink?
Did I post this on my personal Facebook? Goofy. What a goofy goober I am.
They're gonna be like, what are you talking about?
What is bumper to bumper? Goofy. All right.
I gotta make sure I cover up this drink though, because they ain't
No
paying
spot.
us.
It's a blue bull. All right. Okay. All right. Put it down. Put it down right now.
I was at a red light, so I was able to use both hands. But
anyway, all right. Question number 1. Ooh, what is your dream or goal in the bingo world? Ooh, I know my answer. I'm gonna let you go first.
I just want to continue to teach people how to play.
Is this traffic right now?
Yes, it is.
It's 8:30 at night and there's traffic in California. Anyway.
I want to continue to teach people how to play bingo, but I also want the younger crowd, the younger generation, to know that bingo is not what they think it is.
Right.
So just like at Dutch Bros right now, when I went, they're all in your car having a full-on conversation with you.
They'd be like in your passenger seat.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, what are you doing? I said, oh, I just left bingo. She was like, oh, where? And I told her at the fairgrounds or whatnot in Stockton.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, I play bingo with my parents at home. And I was like, yeah, this is like for money. She was like, do you have to be 21? And I said, no, you have to be 18. She was like, oh, I want to go. What is it called? And I was like, follow us on YouTube. And she was like, okay, wrote down our name. And she was like, okay, I'm going to check you guys out. So I want to teach people that are excited like that about bingo, that have an interest in it, or looking for something to do other than going out and drinking and driving. Really.
Amen to that.
Yeah, I don't want no one
It's a lot more
out
to
there.
life.
Yeah, more to life. So that's probably my goal. I know a lot of people ask us if we want to open our own bingo hall. I really, really, really enjoy playing. I've never been on the other side, so who knows? Maybe one day. I love numbers, so I'm pretty sure that I would love managing and putting all the numbers, crunching all the numbers, and figuring everything out, right? So I think that would one day, maybe. But I like playing.
I would be interested in doing all the things for bingo hall so that we could always still play. Like, I don't want to get too deep into it, but like all the stuff related to bingo so that bingo halls can run. I think that's a goal for me. And another goal is kind of adding to what she said, is showing people that there's bingo is so different now. It's a lot more fun, and it's not just grandmas in a hall playing for quarters anymore. But one goal, like my number one goal in my mind, is to show people the game of bingo, how it's beneficial, but also how to play responsibly. I think that bingo is associated with gambling in so many ways that people see that it's a bad thing. And I don't know, there's so much good that has come out of bingo. Yeah, but just responsibly. I can't say that enough. Anything else to add to that?
Nope.
All right.
Pretty much covers it.
If you could change up the programs or patterns at any hall, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. I speak for both of us.
That's a good one.
I need Milpitas to get some more strips.
Milpitas, Aquamaids, Tafatolu, any
winners, same thing.
Winners.
Get rid of Betty Boop. Betty Boop gotta go.
Betty Boop,
she's gotta go.
Betty Boop, Biker Betty, she gotta bike away.
She gotta
hop
go
on that bike.
Love her,
go.
but she gotta go.
We are so sick of that program, y'all. I cannot stress that enough. And the reason we're sick of it is because we were playing it at Milpitas, right? And when we were going to Aquamaids and we go to Laffy Tafatolu, like when we go to all these places, and then on the weekends we were going to Winners, and we were like, yeah, Lost and Found, Hog Haven, Classic Strip, Crazy Coyote, like all these other games. We were hella excited. And then they're like, oh, 3 games paying $5,000. We were like, yeah. And then it was like, woo, here's your pack. And we were like, it's this Betty right here. This beast. I'm about sick of her. Y'all know I love Betty Boop. I love it. But that program, and we're saying Betty, but it's not really just Betty. It's Biker Betty, Koi Cash, Burning Bacon,
Gumball,
Razzmatazz, Gumballs,
Sweet Pea Slots,
Sweet Pea Slots, and whatever. Like, that program is what we're talking about. It's the same program everywhere you go. A lot of you are like, well, why though? Why don't people switch it up? Because let me tell you something. The people that make that program and all the flash. So when you go to Aquamaids, you're getting the same games that you're getting at MCB. When you go to MCB, you're getting the same games you're getting at Aquamaids. Like, they use the same distributor, and that you have to be exclusive. This is just what a hearsay. I could be wrong. Comment down below if you know something I don't. But I've heard that if you use that distributor, that's the distributor you use, and it is what it is.
And I'm going to add to that real quick, because it is the distributor you use, but if you go with the other distributor, you have to get the other system to verify. So it's not just switching the strips and using, it's 2 different verification systems that they use. So they would have to go back and forth between 2, and it's just more of a headache for the halls, right?
Right.
So, but I need that distributor to make more strips and switch it up a little bit.
Right. So there's so much. That's why, and that's another reason we say we don't want to have a bingo hall, because there's just so much that people don't even know. There's so much we don't know. Like, it's just so much, right? But that would be what I would change. I would also, I really like places like Dog for Kids that does double bingo. I think I wish more halls did that, especially on very busy days. And I think I would just change certain things, like payout wise. Like, no hate to anybody, no shade, but like the flash bonus games, the winners cash games, like those games, like I feel like on certain nights I just feel like they should be different, and I feel like they should pay more. But that's just my opinion. Doesn't mean anything, right? It's just my opinion. Anything else you want to add to that?
No, I'm trying to think of like side strips. Yeah, I think you pretty much covered everything. I do like the different patterns. I know Pleasanton was doing like a stamp, a line, like 2 bingos, 1 bingo, 2 bingos, 1. Like, I like that because it challenges us, right? Like, it makes us think. It makes it fun. It makes us, oh, no one's gonna get it in 15 numbers because you need a double in each one. So it's gonna go longer, and I feel like you have more of a chance to win. But that, and then yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, I like the.
Okay, those questions were from Taylor. Angel Eyes 614 wants to know, how did you two meet and start a bingo channel? I've already answered that. It's on the Bumper2Bumper video, so you can go and check that out already. And what's your favorite place to play?
Ooh.
Jackpot Bingo in Duncanville, Texas. Jackpot Bingo, Duncanville, Texas. My home hall. My first bingo hall ever.
I love all the halls that we play at right now. But like Gigi said, the home hall always has a special place in your heart, right?
It's always going to be your favorite.
Foothill Square is still my favorite. I spent so many years there. I love that they call fast. I love the environment. It's different, but it's home. Like, people are like, oh, Foothill, that's home. Careful what you say. But it's home. Love it.
Another question from Tay Tay. If you could give advice to your younger self, what would it be and why? Now we're getting a little deep.
Is this bingo related or is this personal?
We can go back to another bingo related. Oh, actually, let's do another bingo one before we do personal. This is a really good one from Tay Tay. Do you think it's better to get flash and cash as a prize or just cash?
I like it for whatever I'm playing for. If I know I'm playing for flash, I like it for flash. If I know I'm playing for money, I like it for money. If it's a surprise, then I might be like, I don't know if I want that. But I say that I would pick the machine and flash over the money. Like at Texas Bingo Plex. When you win a mini game, you can choose 2 machines and 50 in flash, or you can just get 50 cash. And I always choose the machine and the flash because I'm gonna spend it back on flash, and I might as well get the machines for free, basically.
Period.
So that's my take on it. If I know I'm playing flash bonus, then I know I'm gonna win flash. If they had a separate game for $500 cash, then I'm gonna win that. So I guess it just, if you don't like it, don't buy it, I guess, kind of thing. But you're gonna spend that.
Right.
Yeah. So that's me.
I feel like not all games should pay out flash, but I do like when we went to Selena's Park and Play recently, and the last time we went, certain games that they have pays out $500 cash and $500 flash. So I know a lot of people are like, ooh, flash, it's $500, you don't have to buy in flash. Another thing that people also don't realize is when they do games like that and there's flash, like where you win flash, so many halls do that because that means there's so many more boxes of flash that they can open up. Like Selena's Park and Play, they played hella flash. They played so much flash, but it's possible, like there were some heavy hitters in there, some big spenders, but it's also possible because those games pay out $400 in flash, $500 in flash, like all that, and that's $400 or $500 might be your budget for the night. Some people don't even take that to bingo at all. So for you to be able to spend $5 or $10 and win $400 or $500 in flash, that you can't beat that, because again, you only spent $5 or $10 for that and you won your whole night's budget in flash. Like that's like being a kid in a candy store. And now somebody who doesn't play flash, they might have a different answer to that. But
also to piggyback on that, those $5 that you spent on that strip that pays out the $500 in flash, that $500 in flash can turn into more. If you just win $500 cash, that's all you get. Yep. But if you get $500 in flash and you get numbers for 4 or 5 games and you have a possibility of winning $11.99, then you just basically gambled, right? Why is it this gloomy?
I was about to say, I literally just opened the weather app. Like, why does it
look like there's about to be thunderstorms right now?
It's about to rain.
It is 61 degrees.
Wasn't it just 85?
Oh,
Earthquake.
I'm getting out of here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, some more bingo ones are coming through, but before it gets dark, I do want to do this personal one. If you could give advice to your younger self, what would it be and why?
I say do both bingo and personal life. So
okay, go ahead.
Bingo wise, bingo wise, I don't think I would give myself any advice to my younger self, because I feel like I always played responsibly. I feel like I always played within my budget. I always went when I could afford to play, and it was always my time to myself, because I always played a lot by myself. Now, advice to my younger self, I probably wouldn't have spent so much time being stuck on one person. Like, I was in love, or I thought I was in love, and I spent a lot of time chasing, I guess, or hoping. I think we were both back and forth, like, we don't know what we want, what not. I think I would go back in that, and I would focus on myself more, I guess.
Yep.
I feel like I'm learning a lot more about myself and about life ever since I met her. Yeah. So I feel like I wish I could go back and know what I know now, like, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
You would have started living way earlier.
Yes, started living way earlier. And as far as like being a mom to my younger self, I feel like I did good with Kayla. So I don't really have any like, I wish I would have done this or that, because we did spend a lot of time together, and I did a lot of stuff with her and a lot of memories with her, a lot. So I don't think on that part. Yeah.
Good. If I could go back bingo wise and tell my younger self anything, I feel the same. I was very responsible. I talk about it in another bumper to bumper, like how I got into bingo, how I would only spend $40 a night, like I would win, and that would last me a whole month of playing. Like, I was very responsible back, because bingo in Texas was cheaper. But if I could give myself, my bingo self, any advice, it would be to start doing what we do now way earlier. Exploring different halls, traveling, the super sessions in Vegas, making content, like literally everything. I would have done it way earlier, because I know for a fact that, one, we would be in a position right now, like, we would be way happier, wouldn't have to worry about work and careers and all that. Like, this would be our thing, and we could have built something way bigger than what it is right now if we would have started earlier. But that's I think that would be my advice, is just try more, do more, play more, because I was already responsible, but just experience more. That would be my advice. My advice to my younger self in real life, not bingo related, would be to do it now while you're young. I really took for granted things like getting a good night's rest, my body not hurting all the time, having energy and motivation and all that. Like, I wish I could go back and tell my younger self, like, girl, do it now, because you ain't gonna want to do it later. Just do it now. Like, all the things that you don't want to do it now, because in 10 years you're gonna be trying to do them when you're already 10 years older, 100 pounds heavier. Like, just do it now, live life now, experience it now, because this real world stuff, these bills and stuff, oh, okay, all right, I'm ready to wave the white flag. But I wish I could go back and tell myself that, like, do it now, because the world is just gonna get harder, and if you do it now, you're good, you know. And I think I also would tell myself that, like, who cares? I used to care so much. That's something that I have struggled with since I was younger. Like, caring what people think about me, caring what people say about me, wondering why people don't like me if I've never done anything to them. Like, just caring so much about stuff that does not matter. I wish I could go back and tell myself, like, all this stuff that you're stressing over right now is not going to matter in 10 years. In 10 years, you're going to be sitting at freaking Hard Rock playing bingo, live streaming. Like, in 10 years, you're going to be living in California, girl. Like, just, you're worried about the wrong things right now. Just live life. Like, I wish I could go back and do that.
Okay, so I have a confession. I think we were just going into nighttime. Or did those look like clouds?
Huh?
Did that look like
no,
weather,
those were definitely clouds.
Going into nighttime?
Look right here. These are clouds. Look at the pocket of blue. And
oh,
the
I
gray.
see it. I see it. Because it's about to be 9 o'clock at night, and it's still kind of light outside. So I'm like, is this weather or is this nighttime? No, it's definitely still clouds up there.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, look at that way.
See? Not somebody replying and saying the N-word to my question. Oh, okay.
What'd they say though?
That's it. Oh, that's it. Just say the N-word with the hard R. Anyway, this is the stuff we deal with. Somebody said, what's the best day of the week to go play bingo? Wait, let me tell you who said it, because I want to, when people ask, I want to say Mr. Siakopo 6405. Sorry if I got that wrong. Best day of the week to go play bingo.
I'll go first.
Go.
Tuesday, Wednesday at Foothill Square.
Not her giving you the hall too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you where to go. Tuesday, Wednesday, Foothill Square. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at Winners. And I'm saying this because if you're a beginner, this is where it's less crowded. Or even if you play bingo, you want to know where it's less crowded and what days. Those days. Tafatolu on Tuesday, Wednesday. I've never been on a Saturday, so I can't tell you. But there was another place that I was like, Milpita, Sundays are good, and Thursdays. We're getting bumpy. We're getting bumpy here.
Bumper to bumper.
But yeah, that's out here. That's what I would suggest.
I think personally, anywhere you live, and it might be different wherever you're at, depending on how the days run. If your bingo halls and where you live are open majority of the week, like if they're only closed 2 days a week, I feel like Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are the best time to play, because Thursday, everybody's saving their money to get ready for Friday and Saturday bingo. Sunday's another good one because people go to church, people have to get their kids ready for school, they got to get ready for work, whatever. Sunday's another great day too. But Monday, I feel like it's always busy because people go and they play the money that they won over the weekend, thinking it's going to be empty. But I feel like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are very slow days because the middle of the week is, in my opinion, when there's the most traffic, when there's the most everything for like real world stuff. I feel like people are getting everything done on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So that's what I think. Thursdays and Sundays are definitely good days out here, in my opinion, to play. Because again, everybody's getting ready for the weekend or for work during the week. That's a good one. I think we can do another one. Yesenia says, once you've settled and have grown your page to where you want it to be, what would be the next state you would want to go play bingo in?
I want to try Florida.
Okay, just say you miss
Sabrina. I miss my twin.
Sabrina.
No, I really want to try Florida because
they have strips.
Huh?
They have strips.
Yeah, they have strips, but they play a lot of flash. They play a lot of horses too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I would want to go to Florida, but I also wouldn't mind going to like Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Tanika's bingo looks kind of it's different. So yeah, those are probably the ones.
I want to go to Canada. I know it's not in the US, but I know we will make it out there one day. But I really want to go to Canada
and the UK. Yes,
I really, really want to go to Canada. I really want to say, what does Mishi say? Thank you. What does she say?
Is that what you?
I think she says thank you.
Yeah, I think she says thank you.
When they say bingo, I swear they say thank you or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They say bingo.
Yeah. So I want to start off in Canada for sure. I do want to go to New York with Tommy.
Oh, Foxwoods?
Yes, I want to go there. Tommy has like one big there, and he's always telling us about it. So we do want to try it. Turning Stone, we want to try that. Like, there's a lot of big ones. I want to go back to Potawatomi. I love that freaking casino. We played a lot there when I was with my mom. I wish you guys could see the view. It's so beautiful right here. Let me see if I can get a quick shot. It's dark. Sorry. But yeah, definitely Canada. Foxwoods, Turning Stone. Yeah, I think that's where I would want to go. And then, of course, we love going to the super sessions and stuff in Vegas. The big event.
Extravaganza. I cannot wait to go.
We want to see our brother Connie. Like, duh. Alright, let's see if there's one more. Ooh, this is a good one. F.E. said, what's the most you have spent at bingo? This is the last one, y'all. This is the last one, and I'm already getting irritated just thinking about it. You know, you remember? Do you remember?
Was it the summer shake-up?
No. Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
What were you
I was thinking of
of
Vanguard that day. Vanguard.
What day?
When we went to Vanguard a while, like, I think it was like the first or second time there.
When we saw our friend?
I don't remember who we saw, what. I don't even remember what games we played. I just remember we had won over the weekend a ton of freaking money. We had won pretty good, and we were like, let's go to Vanguard and we won all this money. Like, yo, let's go all in. YOLO, F it, let's do. Didn't win a single dollar. Didn't win a $50 instant. Didn't win a $20 nothing. And we went hard. This is when we had just kind of started getting into the groove of like playing together. And
yeah, because we haven't been there in a minute. Because I don't remember. I remember going, but I don't remember.
Babe, it was a while back, and we had just started getting into the groove. Like, I had just got here in California. We had just started getting into our groove. We had just started getting into the groove of winning. And this is kind of when I had noticed, like, oh, people out here in California spend. They spend a lot of money on Flash. And I was like, but they win. And I was telling her, like, let's try it. Like, let's do it. Like, let's go all in. Let's go heavy. Let's go hard. Let's buy stacks and stacks. And let's just go in. Like, let's have hella numbers. I want to say we spent like $1,400 or $1,500 that day. And that is the last time we did that. And that was
I think we spent more at Summer Shake-Up.
We definitely spent more at Summer Shake-Up. You're right. We definitely spent more at
But
Summer Shake-Up.
I think it felt it hurt more because it was a short amount of time and we didn't win. It was literally 3 or 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
Versus a Summer Shake-Up, we had 9
hours.
9 hours.
That live is 9 hours. If you want to watch it.
9 hours.
9 hours of straight up bingo. We sat there and live streamed for 9 hours. Played
but
for
we
9
won,
hours.
so it didn't hurt that bad. Yeah. But we did spend a lot. I think
we won multiple times.
Thousands of dollars.
But we spent thousands there.
We did.
We were like still trying to spend money, and they weren't selling anymore because we were like hour 8 in, like trying to.
Yeah,
spend.
we have taken money to some of these bingo halls and walked out with it because we couldn't spend it because the worker. I'm not even gonna get.
Oh, don't get us started.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. No, let's just keep. Next question.
No, we be going into these halls. Talking about, oh, let's take 800 or 900. That's how we know. That's how much we want to spend.
Just for Flash.
And then the workers don't come to you. Okay. And no, we're not talking about we're not talking about Summer Shake-Up.
Oh,
we didn't have any issues getting Flash there.
We're talking
about here where we live. Anyway, yeah, but that was rough. That day at Vanguard, I remember leaving and being like, yeah, that was all I needed. That was I think if we had won a ton, it was meant to be that we didn't win.
It was definitely a learning lesson.
Because there's no reason for us to be spending that much, first of all. And we kind of like, we weren't even monetized on YouTube yet. Like, we weren't making money like we're making now. So there was no reason. We had to like hella budget the rest of our week. Like, yeah. I remember being so hot. So hot. And we just never again. Never again.
Yeah.
Never again. We've slowed down a lot. But yeah. But, well, guys, it's getting dark. And, you know, I'm black. It's illegal to drive with your light on.
No, it's not.
It's not? Okay,
no.
let's do another question. Let's see if
Our parents lied to us.
Our parents be lying. Ooh. F.E. Rochelle also asked, do you see your channel expanding to everyday life vlogs? Yes! Yes. Absolutely yes.
But I don't know if we want everyday vlogs of like life, real life stuff or our life, I think it would expand to another channel, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we would do it on this. This would be strictly for bingo vlogs and on our way to bingo, but vlogs in our personal life and what we do with Kayla and our families and our moms and vacations and all that. I think it would be a separate page, but we definitely see ourselves doing that as well.
Yeah. I was doing not everyday life vlogs before I made my bingo page in Texas, but I was doing homemaking, which I was basically showing people what I did on a day-to-day basis in regards to cleaning, cooking, taking care of my family at the time. Like, words cannot express how happy that makes me. Like, I know some people think like, oh my gosh, to set up a camera every 5 minutes, like, yes, it is a lot of work having to say like, oh, do I have a stand and batteries and like all that kind of stuff like that. But being able to share your life and somebody comment and say, oh my gosh, I thought I was the only one that did that, I do that too, or like, oh my gosh, I look forward to your videos every day, like that kind of stuff, I love it. Like, it's just natural to me. And I never would have thought, like, if another thing I could go back and tell my younger self, like, 13-year-old Gigi would have never imagined getting in front of a camera on a constant basis. Like, if I were to go back and tell my 13-year-old self, like, hey girl, you are on camera live, not even edited, nothing, like literally live 5 to 7 times a week, and you do vlogs, and you post yourself, like people see you all the time, she probably would have fainted. Like, to think, like, I just was so insecure and so not comfortable with myself when I was younger. Like, it's just crazy now that I could sit here, like, big back and all, and just be me. Like, I don't have to fake it, you know? Like, it just makes me happy. It just makes me happy. But that was a very long answer to say yes. I don't know if you all noticed, but like a lot of people who have successful YouTube pages, they have vlog channels on the side, because one of the biggest tips that content creators have is, if your page is not for vlogs, then you need to make a vlog channel on the side, because not everybody wants to see what you do every day, and not everybody who watches what you do every day wants to see what you do on the side. Like, there's gonna be people that watch us for our vlogs that don't care about bingo, and there's gonna be people that don't care what we do outside of bingo. They only want to see us play bingo, and that's just the real world. So you have to adjust. Either way. So yes, it's coming when I am not working full time. It's coming, because editing vlogs, it takes hours. It takes hours and hours and hours.
Sure.
And hours and hours and hours. Somebody said, why the move from Texas to California? I've answered that in a bumper to bumper.
What are you on YouTube still?
Those are questions from Facebook.
Oh, from Facebook.
Another question that Tay had is, what has been the biggest challenge moving states? I'm assuming that one's for me. I talk more. Wow, somebody just went from the left lane all the way to the right.
They want to end up in that cemetery.
Yikes.
Driving like that.
I talk about moving from Texas to California. I feel like I should do a bumper to bumper one day and talk about like the entire thing, because there's just so many parts to it and so many emotions. I will say the biggest challenge is the constant, like, California is nonstop. The Bay Area. The Bay Area is nonstop. Everything is constantly going, and I'm not used to that. There's always traffic. There's always hustle and bustle. There's always go, go, go. And out here, you have to live a certain way. You have to live with people, unless you make $300,000 or $400,000. Like, you have to live with someone. And I know there's people that are gonna be like, well, I don't live with someone. I'm independent. you either are making a lot of money or you live somewhere like you make it work, and that's great, but that's not the reality for a lot of people out here. And you have to be making like $200,000 to be comfortable out here, which is absolutely insane. It's just different. It's just so different. But I will say, yes, it's different, but the weather, the people, like I can go somewhere and I don't have to worry about an older white person saying, "Oh, your kind don't belong here," or what do you do? Like what like the stuff that people go through in Texas is just out of control, crazy sometimes, and it's gotten better, yes, but it still has a long way to go. And not to say that California is perfect, but I get treated way different here than I did in Texas. And I can go around and say, yeah, my partner, my girlfriend, and people won't go, oh, and stop talking to you. That's a big one. That's a big one.
But it's so diverse here.
It's so diverse.
So diverse here.
So I've learned so much.
Yeah. It's so diverse.
The food is trash. That's probably the biggest challenge. Don't you see how skinny I am because I don't eat? The food out here is trash.
Okay.
It's
not
trash.
too much.
Trash.
Not too much.
Trash. No flavor.
Not too much.
That's why I'm skinny. That's why my back ain't that big, because I'm skinny. Okay, one more from Tay Tay. And this video is 40 minutes long. We should split it up. Getting married. Would you have it small and only a few people there, or large and many people?
Ooh-wee. I had Kayla's Sweet 16. We had Kayla's Sweet 16 last year, and it was about 300 people. Although we had a great time, she loved it. She still thanks us for it to this day.
She talks about it all the time.
She talks about it all the time.
It was worth every penny.
It was definitely worth every penny. I would love a destination wedding, because then we could just have our honeymoon all at the same time. And I know not everyone would go that we would invite. So I think that's the biggest thing. I know that if I invite 100 people, 30 people are going. So everyone would be invited, but at the end of the day, it wouldn't be that big because not everyone would go.
Right.
But then I see the other side of like, oh, having a 300 person wedding, like, would be hella fun, right? But I don't think I want to. I think I'd rather just invest into a destination wedding and be on vacation at the same time. But I don't know. We haven't really talked about it because someone just shuts it down. Every single time that we bring it up.
Okay. She's dramatic.
Anyway,
all right, guys.
Okay.
Good night.
No,
I'm just kidding.
What do you want?
I personally, when I was a little girl, I always dreamed of the big, not so much big people wise, because I don't have a big family. I got like one first cousin on my mama's side. Like a lot of people has never been like a thought for me, but like fancy, like big dress, like big, like decorations, like a nice expensive wedding has always been something that I thought I wanted, until I got older and realized how much things cost. No, it's just, I can't imagine, unless now, if we win the lottery tomorrow, we are going to be having a whole different conversation. And then we're going to be like raffling off tickets in the live so people can come, all expense paid. Like, very, very different. But I just can't imagine spending $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 on one day. Well, we could buy a house. Like, there's so much we could do with that money. I can't imagine it. I will say, I do want something small. However, I would be open to a destination wedding, yes. And then having the honeymoon right then and there. And then coming back and finding which bingo hall will let us have like a little ceremony before bingo starts. And then we all just play bingo. Like, I think that would be the cutest thing ever. if we got up on the collar stand, did a little ceremony.
Oh, not too much.
And said I do, and then like literally we just played bingo. Like, I wish we could afford to buy everybody's buy-ins. Like, I think that would be like so cool. Like, if we just not rented it out, but like, I don't know, just had some type of wedding event, something at a bingo hall with all of our friends. We invite everybody. We invite all of y'all. Like, I think that would be dope. I think that would be cool.
That's cute.
I think it would be cool.
We've
But
never talked about this before, but it's one day.
oh my gosh,
Hurry up and finish school.
she's so dramatic, y'all. She's so dramatic. And yes, we will definitely be playing bingo at our wedding. No matter where the wedding is, we will definitely be playing bingo.
For sure.
We have to. We literally have to. But yeah, definitely small. Unless we hit the lotto, then yeah, I'm getting a dress that my, what is it called? Was that lightning?
That was the flash from the camera.
Oh.
For the toll.
It's time to log off. It's time to end this video. Good night. I thought, I was like, oh my gosh, thunder. Yeah, definitely small. Definitely. One of my good friends, she got married in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the forest, in like Alaska. And it was just her, her parents, his parents, and like 2 friends each. And that was it. And it was beautiful and it was amazing. And at first, when I first saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, she's crazy. And then like, I was like, oh no, she's not crazy. Like, that's amazing. And it probably cost her, minus the flights and everything to get there, probably cost her like $200. Like,
wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and they literally found the spot that they got married at the day before. They were like, let's go hiking and find where we're gonna get married at tomorrow. And they like moved some branches and trees, and then they got married right there.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
And the pictures look amazing. But anyway, yeah, so much to think about. Oh, I was gonna say, if we win the lottery, my veil is gonna go all the way out the door of the chapel. It's gonna be so long. What were you about to say? We're getting married in chapel?
No, I was gonna say we already actually got married.
Okay, you got us, guys. I should put the picture right here.
Yeah, we got married. Certificate and all
in Vegas.
Yeah. When literally when she was moving from Texas,
we drove through Vegas and we were like, should we just get married now? Like, I'm already moving in. Like,
yeah,
might as well.
Shocker.
Just kidding. We did have fun though.
That was so much fun.
I wish we had clothes. Like, would have made it more booty. But anyway, all right, guys.
Thanks for participating,
really
everyone. For those that participated and sent in their questions, thank you so much. This was my first time doing this, so this was exciting.
This was a long one. If you watch all the way to the end, tell us your favorite flavor of ice cream, and that's how I know you watched to the end, and that's how I know you're a true babe. All right.
What's your favorite ice cream?
I don't like ice cream, but butter pecan bluebell has to be bluebell.
You had Rite Aid before you liked it. I love chocolate walnut brownie from Thrifties.
Also really love, what is it, the lemon sorbet. Italian ice. And coffee ice cream is good too.
No, I like that one.
Coffee ice cream. But butter pecan bluebell has to be bluebell. And if I eat it, my stomach is beatboxing. That's why I don't eat ice cream. Lactose intolerant. All right, guys. Love you guys.
Love you.
We'll do a part 2 with more questions. Bye.